It's Friday, and here we are in the locker room of Lanier High School. We're getting ready to kick off against Jeff Davis. I'm here with Coach Cunningham. Coach, how are we preparing for this night?
Coach, we're just getting prepared. We know it's a 7A team. We worked hard all week. We understand what we're up against, and we're just ready to go out and battle.
You guys coming away with the win last week against the Westside Classic, which is a huge emotional game. How do we bottle down those emotions and get your team ready for Jeff Davis?
Well, that was one of the toughest things to do. You know, anytime you play, your arch rival, which is called, it's hard to get up again emotionally. And that's what we kind of talked about, being ready, emotionally and physically, mentally ready to do what we need to do. We played a hard game last week, good team, good battle in the trenches. So we hope our guys will come out and put that emotion forward in this game also, and we do our jobs.
Absolutely. Hey, good luck on your game tonight, Coach. I'm here with Coach Carter, head coach of Jeff Davis. They're facing off against Lanier High School tonight. Coach, how your team feeling tonight?
Feel good. It's always good to play a city game. It's always good to play a rival. Always good to play tough opposition like Lanier and get you ready for the postseason.
Absolutely, Coach. We know this is an inner city game. The kids love to get after it against one another. How did you keep your team's emotion down and keep them focused on this game?
Well, we got a lot of guys who've been playing for a long time. So really, just knowing that we had another game on the schedule, that pretty much got them up. And it helps a lot when it's an inner city game and your opponent is 5-0.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you, Coach.
Hey, thank you.
Good luck on your game tonight. This episode is brought to you by Martha's Place Buffet and Catering. It's Bleak here with the Modern Day TV halftime reporting. To my left-hand side is a Jeff Davis alumni, Western Kentucky freshman, Mr. Preston Mitchell. How are you adjusting to college football? How are you adjusting and making your way and learning this new team and moving to the next level?
Honestly, adjusting to the college football is not, I wouldn't say it's hard, but my coach is prepared for it. But getting adjusted to the class is a different story. The teachers aren't, and I like my teachers here at Jeff Davis, but I'm gonna get right.
Absolutely. Education is the first thing, and I know Coach Carter used to preach that. Now that you're returning back to see your own team and cheer them on, how does it feel to be back in the Crumpton Bowl?
It feels great to be back in the Crumpton Bowl, and especially to see these guys out here. They looking good. I've been following them through the season. They sitting there 4-1 right now. About to get this dub against Lanier 5-1. So I'm feeling good.
Absolutely. Hey man, it's good to talk to you. We'll see you soon. We're wrapping up a great Friday under these beautiful lights of the Crumpton Bowl. Lanier comes away with the win against Jeff Davis. I'm here with Coach Cunningham. First time in 5 years you all have won, Coach, but I know you don't pay attention to stats. How does it feel to come out with this victory?
Well, I can't ask for anything more. We went down 13-0 right there, and we had to get ourselves together defensive-wise. For some reason early, if you can see, we just kind of struggle, and then we get ourselves together right there at the end. So I can't ask for no more than my players to do what they did and came back, so it's a blessing.
Coach, real quick, we saw the game was tied 13-13 going into half. What was the message? What was the storyline going into halftime coming out?
Well, I told the guys that, we done been in this position before. Our thing is to just do what we do. Come out and play physical, play fast, and make a difference doing it that way. JD is so well coached, man. I'm gonna tell you, Lee Carr, I just think Lee Carter is one of the best offensive coaches I've ever been around. He keeps you up all night and day, man. Me and him, the coach together. So I understand, how he works. And when you're dealing with a fella like Lee Carter, man, you got to be ready.
Absolutely, Coach. Hey, great game.
Thank you, man.
Good luck on the rest of your season. I'm here with 5 of the most impactful players of this game tonight. To my right-hand side is Mr. Dante. Defensive back, dropped 2 picks. How'd you feel dropping those 2 interceptions?
I just knew I had to keep my mental toughness going, stay focused in the game, and just come through with my team, keep on making plays, and stay focused.
Absolutely, and great players know how to leave a play on the field and come back and re-up for the next play. Going into halftime, you all were tied 13-13. What's some of the things that you said to your guys getting ready for the second half?
Well, I just told my guys that when we come back out, we know we're going to dominate the second half because that's what we always do. We always finish the game. We might not start off, we might start slow, but we always going to finish fast and strong.
Absolutely, finish fast, man. Good talking to you. We'll see you later.
All right, man.
Mr. Alfred, my guy, you had another great, impeccable performance tonight. It's no secret. Again, how do you feel about your performance tonight? What's some of the things you think you can work on?
I could work on just getting back in the backfield some more. Could have had way more sacks, but hey, yeah, what it is. I'm gonna work on that though. I'm gonna get back.
Absolutely. We know you're a player that likes to practice to perfection. It's no secret. You're a senior. You're on your way out of the door. What's some things that you want to leave with these guys playing Jeff Davis for your last time?
I want to leave them with the impression that I was here. I played for Lanier, and I just want to leave them with that. I don't really want nothing else for real. I just want to know I played for Lanier.
Absolutely.
My school with the L, you feel me?
Living legend. Great job, man.
Yes,
we'll see you later on. LD. Sometimes you got to watch this guy. He might knock someone's head off. He had a great game as usual. Coming out after halftime, you were more explosive. I saw it myself. What's some of the things that you went into halftime thinking about?
Man, coming out with that fire. We started off slow, and I ain't like that about my D. And that's what we got to work on, coming out with that fire from the start. Even though we end the game with that fire, we got to come out with that fire.
Absolutely. You're a senior guy, so what's some of the things you're going to get on to your younger guys in practice next week?
Just go hard, practice to perfection, like you said, practice make perfect, so, that's what we're going to talk to them about.
Absolutely. Practice does make perfect. We'll see you next week.
What's up, baby? Told y'all.
This is my guy here. He was catching everything. It was kind of tough to not see you with the football. Another great performance tonight. How did you think you came out and performed from the first half to the second half?
Well, I think I did kind of all right. I can do better though, but I just stayed focused. Got in with my quarterback, made right checks and signals, and I just caught the ball. Did my job.
Absolutely. When you're on the field, you got this superstar aura about yourself. You try to make every play. You try to go hard, and I see you when I watch you. Going into halftime, like I asked some of the other guys, how do you think you really performed and adjusted from that first half?
I mean, we really didn't adjust. I think we was complacent first half. We took them lightly, but we came back out. We got right.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's the type of attitude to keep running the city. Great job. And Mr. James Foster himself, another impeccable performance, touchdown after touchdown. You really did a lot for your team tonight, on the ground and in the air. Again, what's some of the things that you're going to get with your guys going into next week to work on?
Everything. We're going to go back and watch the film Sunday and just see what we did wrong, all the mistakes and things like that, and just get better from there.
Absolutely, and this is your first time beating Jeff Davis since you've been at Lanier, and you're a senior on your way out. How does it feel to go away with this win?
It feels great. I mean, like I told y'all last week, and I'm trying to beat all the schools in the city that I didn't beat yet, so one school left, and that's Park Cross.
Absolutely, James. Hey, man, it's been great talking to you. We'll see what's next. Hey, you heard him himself. Lanier is currently undefeated in the city and of course, for their current schedule. Let's continue to see who runs the city. This episode is brought to you by Martha's Place Buffet and Catering, located at 7798 Atlanta Highway. Stop on by and tell them Malik from Modern Day TV sent you.